floor to the representative of Pakistan.
Thank you, Mr. President. We thank Special Envoy Hans Grundberg and Under Secretary General Tom Fletcher for their comprehensive briefings. I welcome the participation of the permanent representative of Yemen in the meeting. The broader situation in the Middle East remains concerning. Escalating violence and instability in the region continue to pose serious risks to peace and security. The use of force against civilians, the disregard for international humanitarian law, and the absence of meaningful dialogue further threaten destabilizing an already fragile environment. Against this backdrop, the plight of Yemen becomes even more urgent. While we deeply appreciate the efforts undertaken by the Special Envoy, regrettably, the Yemeni peace process has not made the desirable progress. The people of Yemen continue to suffer from the devastating consequences of protracted conflict. Political paralysis, economic collapse, and a severe humanitarian crisis have combined to create one of the world's most serious situations. Millions remain displaced, infrastructure is destroyed, and essential public services are crippled. I wish to emphasize 4 points. First, Pakistan expresses deep concern on the ongoing cycle of violence between the Houthis and Israel and its repercussions on Yemen and the region. We call for restraint, de-escalation, and the protection of civilians. We condemn the ongoing attacks against civilians and civilian infrastructure, which cannot be justified under any pretext. Hostilities must end immediately. Second, we strongly condemn the continued arbitrary detentions by the Houthis, including the recent 21 United Nations personnel, as well as the forced entry into premises of the World Food Programme and UNICEF, and the seizure of UN property. These actions violate international law, undermine the UN's ability to operate in Yemen, and deliver the much-needed assistance. The safety of UN staff and property and the inviolability of UN premises must be guaranteed at all times. All detained UN, NGO, humanitarian, civil society, and diplomatic personnel must be released immediately and unconditionally. Third, the humanitarian situation remains dire. 2/3 of Yemen's population needs humanitarian assistance. Food insecurity is rising. Malnutrition is widespread, and outbreaks of disease persist. We urge donors and humanitarian agencies to increase funding so that aid reaches those in need without delay. Fourth, it is imperative to prioritize finding sustainable solutions for Yemen and advancing dialogue and diplomacy to safeguard peace and stability across the Middle East. The roadmap agreed in December 2023 remains the viable pathway. We urge all parties to break the stalemate through political will and concrete steps towards an inclusive peace process. We support and appreciate the work of the Special Envoy, including his recent engagement in the region. Mr. President, the Council must facilitate and advance the peace process. It must speak with one voice to end the suffering of the Yemeni people, uphold the UN Charter, and chart a path forward towards peace, stability, and prosperity in Yemen and the wider Middle East. Pakistan stands ready to work with all Council members to help forge a peaceful way forward and reaffirms its unwavering solidarity with the government and people of Yemen. I thank you.
I thank the representative.